I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to garden, I want a cat.
I need something big, I need something new. What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it.
I'd like to know first your reaction upon realizing that this is based on a true story.
I saw the documentary before I read the script, because there wasn't a script at that point. It was just the writer-director, Craig Brewer, sending it, saying, this will make a great movie, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, it's one of the great documentaries I've ever seen, and I love this underdog story of real working class performers, entertainers, struggling to make a living. Was the moment I saw them turning on the gas stove, not to cook, but for heat in the house, and trying to book gigs, I felt for them. I so wanted them to win, and it's just a beautiful story how they stick together, and so that's what got me.
Got your ring and everything. But if you're not into it, maybe we could still hit that buffet. They got a guy there that does omelets and crepes.
I read the script and then couldn't believe that all these things happened to these people. So when I saw the documentary, I was like, wow, this really did happen. And I remember talking to Craig and I was like, is it all true? And he's like, everything. You know, obviously he had to consolidate 8 years into about 2 years, but these things all happened to them, and I just was shocked that they were so resilient and got through it together, and the ability to sort of, you know, forge forward was really quite inspiring.
I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a sex symbol, but I am an entertainer.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to be able to say, look at me, I made it.
Where do you think that strength came from? Because it certainly seems to me superhuman. Where did the strength come from?
Each other.
Each other. I mean, I think that's what was so refreshing about the love story is that, like, when you have someone who believes in you and you find it hard to believe in yourself, it can get you through the hardest of times, you know, and they have to show up for each other. It's like they want to be strong for each other. And this idea that they couldn't live without each other, or that there's no lightning without thunder.
We got things we gotta catch up on.
So you be lightning and I be thunder.
Yeah.
That's something that we don't see very often in a movie. That kind of purity of their love.
Here's a drink.
I could really use for you to tell me I'm doing the right thing.
He had this desire, need to live. He had a heart condition. He didn't know if he was going to be around next week. You know, so what I love about him was so inspiring is, like, he didn't fall into a hole from it. It drove him to make the most out of life, to never give up on his dream. And that really, this love story, that's when it all really just blossomed. I think when life blossomed for them.
I think you are.
I'd say a third character in the story is the music. What do you think this story says about the power of music?
I couldn't agree more. It's a love letter, not just to Neil Diamond, but for how music unites us.
Glass Angle. She's singing country, rock.
One of my favorite scenes in this movie, I don't want to give too much away, but it's early on, where they go for a rehearsal to work out, oh, do you think we've got something here? By the end of singing together, they're falling in love. They haven't even kissed yet. That's the power of music. When it's like your souls get to speak. If you find someone who has a similar love, a feel for music, sometimes it happens on a dance floor, but if you sing together with someone, that's powerful.
Tell your mama, girl, we can't stay long.
Music gets people through the hardest of times. It really can. And you see it all the time. You see people come up to artists and say, I don't know how I would have gotten through this part of my life without you. And without your words, without your music, without what it does to inspire, to lift me. And I think it's like the most powerful language. And so it's definitely a huge character in this movie.
We're all here doing the best we can. And if we can just be strong and above all, be grateful, maybe we can just make the world a better place.